Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style.
And he's following up! It could be danger here. And it's DiMarco. Mateus. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And back in possession and ready to go again. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bernardo Silva. DiMarco. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alvarez. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped
Here it is, big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
And he's intervened well there. And it's DiMarco. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bernardo Silva is the team's great visionary. And here's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Son Heung-min. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. DiMarco. Borussia Dortmund trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. Batistuta. Eze. DiMarco. Engages and forces him off the ball. Approaching the half-hour mark. Vieira. It's a good spell of possession, this. Batistuta. That's the keeper's ball. Son Heung-min. And it's Eze. And here's Alvarez. DiMarco. So he rises! Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross needs to be good. And he can clear it away. DiMarco cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Rummenigge.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Quality ball. And this is Batistuta. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Bernardo Silva. Rummenigge. And this is Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Looking for the run. And a chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
DiMarco. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Vieira.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Batistuta. Great ball, and he's in here. Look at the space here. Chance, surely! And he's heaved it away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise.
Goes for a shot! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Alvarez. DiMarco. Now it's Batistuta. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Just eases him off the ball. Now, can they get him away? Vieira. That's Eze. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken. That has not gone well. Alvarez. Chance! That was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Vieira. Son Heung-min being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Good pressure, determined, intense. Bernardo Silva. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now this could be a chance. Played in with purpose.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well read, nice interception. He's had it taken off him. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our very first corner.
Bernardo Silva. Number 8, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field, number
Real
15.
chance! Oh, it's come loose.
Number 17.
And that was very
Batistuta.
necessary.
Substitution in progress. Substitution on the field, number 10, Messi.
It's a poor
Coming
throw
on the
that,
field
picked off with
is
relative ease.
Number 18,
Let's a look and place it
David
forward.
Villa.
Kane. Garnacho. Costa Curta. And it's Nakata. Kane. Osimhen. Casillas gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And it's Son Heung-min. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Raul. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Osimhen. And here's the chance to counter. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's had it nicked away. Vieira. Mateus. Batistuta. Can he finish? He has done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Number 17, Gabriel
Well, it's an inspired
Batistuta.
substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Corner number 2 then. Shoots! Oh, taken with style. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's very neat. And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. So, another set play.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And it's Chiellini. Great vision. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Son Heung-min. He is through here.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Raul. And he's on a charge. He is just caressing the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Osimhen. Bonucci kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Picked out brilliantly. Tries a shot! Really well well-taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but...
And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's on...
Chance! Oh, it's Batistuta.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Conte. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. That is a brilliant interception. Shoots! There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Right card! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Yaya Toure. It's Bernardo Silva. It's a sharp pass. Now he's got space here. Bonucci cuts it out. And here's Son Heung-min. That's tidy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's gone for goal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Son Heung-min. That is lovely. And he's had a hit. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Kante. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter.
Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Busquets. Oh, it's Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's having a hit! Paris Saint-Germain deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Son Heung-min, Bernardo Silva, and he's managed to get free. He slings it in, and that has been cleared. That's a throw. There's a probing ball. Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Great vision. Batistuta is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's quick to get it clear again. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's delightful. Bernardo Silva. He's got away. Lofted in. Climbs up big. It's there!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition.
And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9. Le numéro 22.
That gets things going for the second half.
Le numéro 6.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Marquinhos. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Odo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rijkaard. Messi. Yaya Toure. Bernardo Silva. And this is Bernardo Silva. Played in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. There they go, hunting again.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Plays a sharp little ball here. Still just a single goal between the sides. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Just about up to the hour now. Azar.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now that looks a decent ball. Big chance! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Mateus. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, super ball. Figo. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Pass somewhat off target. But they've got it again. Now it's Batistuta. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And he's there to get it away. Son Heung-min producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Figo. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Quality ball. Mateus. Rummenigge. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Son Heung-min. And the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
A case now of complete control. Mateus. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Can he get it through? Figo. Oh, that's fabulous. Batistuta. And he was alert to it. He can get that clear. Pepe.
Paris Saint-Germain appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
And it's Thuram.
Oh, great feat, that.
Bonucci. Bernardo Silva is always looking to break lines.
Il y aura 2 minutes.
He is through here. Busquets. Figo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Rummenigge, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Chers spectateurs, nous vous demanderons de bien vouloir rester assis pendant le match. Merci de votre compréhension.